And welcome back to Sundance, Park City, Utah, a very special Talk Utah. And this is part 2 of our wrap-up show. And the reason we've got a part 2 is that Holly and Farrell have been out kicking butt and getting some great interviews, talking to a lot of people.
I haven't done anything Holly's done at all.
Well, I was being in the spirit of the holidays. I was being kind of nice. Holly, you've done an amazing job.
It's true. I really have.
You know,
She's not conceited
Hey,
about it. She's like, yeah, you're right.
enough about Holly. How do you feel about Holly?
Hey, I think it's great she can't talk, honestly.
Well, she used up all her words on some great interviews. Stay tuned. You're watching Talk Utah. That's Holly Love. That's Farrell Lafferty. I'm Trip Mitchell. Stay tuned.
At Salt Lake City Med Spa, beauty goes way beyond skin deep. While Dr. Brent Larson is nationally sought after for his unique ability to combine precision and skill with artistry and the latest technology, including Ultherapy, the amazing non-surgical facelift with no downtime, and Cool Sculpting, the safe, easy, non-surgical way to eliminate those stubborn fat areas. He also specializes in diet, exercise, and hormone therapy. So if you're feeling tired, anxious, have weight problems, or you're on depression medication that just isn't working anymore, call for a free consultation with Dr. Larson and discover how fast bioidentical hormone therapy can re-energize your life, making depression and anxiety disappear in as quickly as a few days. Plus, mention this ad and receive 30% off any procedure. Salt Lake City Med Spa, where beauty goes beyond skin deep.
We did the psychiatrists and the psychologists and the neurologists and all the different ologists. Brain Balance was able to put their finger on it and say, this is exactly why she's struggling.
If one hemisphere of the brain dominates the other, learning and behavior are affected. Brain Balance fixes this connection, resulting in life-changing improvement.
At school, the teachers can't believe the change that has come about.
This is not my kid anymore. This is this totally different kid.
Let System Networks handle your technical needs so you can focus on what you do best. With a wide range of 24/7 technical support services and a staff of high-level network engineers, System Networks can eliminate all your company's time-wasting technical problems, allowing your team to be more efficient, productive, and able to focus on the work they do. Mention this ad and they'll put $1,500 toward a new server, cloud licensing, or firewalls. System Networks, allowing you to do what you do best.
Welcome back to Main Street. This is our wrap-up show for Sundance. We have had so much fun, and one of the great Sundance stories is Jared Hess, who was a director here very early in his career, and Napoleon Dynamite was his breakout movie, which is one of those movies that, for people under the age of 35, may be one of the most important movies in their life.
That's a great show. That show's awesome.
It's called a movie.
Yeah, I know. I could watch it over and over.
Well, I'm glad that you called a movie a show.
What's the difference between a show and a movie?
Some
If
people
you-
would say film.
If you have to ask, maybe Sundance is not where you need to be. Let me focus on the more erudite, intellectual part of this team. What do you want to talk about? No. You had a great red carpet, and tell me about your interviews.
Okay, well, we got a chance to talk to, I'm sorry.
I'll hold on to this.
This is usually a thing, right? Okay, I got to go to the premiere of Don Verdeen, which is Jared Hess's latest movie, and return to Sundance. He comes back with a movie that's already sold to Lionsgate. Pretty awesome story. I got to talk to him, Sam Rockwell, Leslie Libb, who is Sam Rockwell's girlfriend, gave me an exclusive interview. No one else on the red carpet got it. That's right.
Wait. Let's do the Holly hand motions. An exclusive interview. Is that
That's right. Snap. 3 snaps.
the way your voice is going? I'd work on that. Let's take a look at Holly's hard work on the red carpet.
All right, everybody, I am here on the red carpet for the premiere of Don Verdeen. Now, this is super cool because this is like Jared Hess and Jersha Hess, their reunion at Sundance here. The last time they were at Sundance together, it was for Napoleon Dynamite. We've talked about their story. They're like the fairy tale story of filmmaking for any filmmaker, but especially for filmmakers out of Utah. They are a husband and wife writing team. They've done a ton of movies since then. This one has some huge stars. I think we're going to get to talk to Sam Rockwell. We're going to get to talk to his beautiful girlfriend, Leslie Bibb. I'm not sure how in the world I'm just kidding. He's a great guy, but seriously, she's awesome. Amy Ryan is in this film. I'm told that we'll get Danny McBride. Oh my gosh, he's hilarious. He's one of my favorites. And then Jermaine Clement. I love all of these people. I'm so excited. If we get to interview them all, I will be so pumped. So let's go. You're like every filmmaker's dream. You're like the Cinderella story of filmmakers. And then on top of that, like the Utah filmmaker dream. So tell us what it's like to come back here after Napoleon Dynamite started and out as a short and gets all the way to MTV Films. Tell me a little bit about what this is like.
You know, it's so fun to come back. You know, I live here in Utah, and having, you know, this film premiere at Sundance is, you know, that phone call from Trevor Groth never gets old when you find out, you know, that you're in the festival. But, you know, Napoleon premiering here in 2004 and it being my first film, I mean, it's so fun. It's you know, the crowds here are the best crowds for film anywhere in the world, I think.
Jermaine, hi, I'm Holly Love. Nice to meet you. Okay, so Flight of the Conchords. This is like your, what, 5th time at Sundance? Brilliant comedian.
It's my 3rd and 4th time simultaneously.
Third? What do you think of this whole film festival thing?
That's great. Well, yeah, I like movies.
Yeah?
So that's a whole lot of movies all week.
And how many do you have in the festival? Is this 2?
2, yeah.
Yeah. And what brought you to this film?
Well, I did another movie with Jared and Jerusha and Sam Rockwell, and I was so excited to come and do, you know, something else with them. I was so flattered to be asked back.
Tell me, what inspired you to write this movie? You and Jerusha, you have such a cool style. How do you guys make that happen?
You know, we, gosh, anything that interests us, we like to write about characters and people that we meet, you know, in real life, and inspire a lot of the characters in our films. This film in particular deals with the often humorous world of biblical archaeology, and deals with a biblical archaeologist that ends up fabricating a lot of his finds, and it's a pretty ridiculous, silly movie.
You are such a brilliant comedian, and then you've had, like, you know, Gone Baby, which was just insane. You're such a talented actress. What do you like better? Independent film, like the comedy? Where's your love? Where's your heart?
I like great writing, so wherever that comes into play, that's what I want to go to. But I do feel like, especially in the winter months, I'm drawn to comedies. Yeah? Yeah. Like,
you want to laugh?
Lighten the mood in the winter time, yeah.
So what do you find in this character? Was it relatable? What's the story?
It's a pretty crazy character. I don't know. It's just funny. I just thought the script was funny. Yeah.
So independent film versus big blockbuster films. I mean, where's your heart? Where do you find yourself leaning?
I guess more towards independent, but they're all, you know, they're all films. They're all people making things. Yeah, I like both.
And how do you guys balance, like, the home life, the artist, Hollywood, Utah, kids?
You know, we live here in Utah. We've got a lot of family. We like that our kids and get to grow up around their cousins and grandparents, and so we really love it here. But you know, you just have to find balance. Yeah. And
any tips?
Any tips? Oh boy, I don't know. Just boy, family first, man, and then movies.
So what brought you to this role in this film?
Oh my gosh, Jared Hess, Sam Rockwell, that was the starting point, and that's kind of all I needed to know. But it's a nice character. It's something different than I've ever played before, so I was excited to join this group.
So since it's a little different, what did you have to do to bring it out?
Well, I've never really played, you know, she's this mousy church secretary, you know, who gets promoted into the field of biblical archaeology, so I don't find that much. Yeah.
That's not your normal role.
Not the normal world, no.
Not so much.
Yeah.
What about Flight of the Conchords? Are you guys coming back? What's the story?
We're gonna like tune up our guitars and get some new strings maybe, and go touring again sometime this year.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay, I've missed you.
Yeah, we missed you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
You're welcome.
So what's next?
So next, I've got a movie that I directed during the summer with Zach Galifianakis and Kristen Wiig and Owen Wilson called Masterminds, and I'm finishing editing that.
That's awesome. So as far as comedy goes with the Sundance Film Festival, comedy is kind of a hard genre to get in here, and you pretty much broke barriers. What's that been like?
You know, it's fun. You know, this year there's a ton of comedies at the festival, and I've been able to see a couple of them, and it's always great when you have, you know, a program and a film schedule here that showcases a variety of genres, and some years you know there are less comedies, but this year there's been a lot of reasons to laugh, so that's always fun.
So what's next? What's coming up for you?
I have a bunch of films coming out later this year. I have like 4 different films. First up is 2 kids films, Monster Trucks and Goosebumps, and then Steven Spielberg's next film in the fall. Yeah.
So independent film versus big blockbuster. What do you think?
Independent is where my heart is. It's more time for story there.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thanks.
Sam, you have like the most gorgeous girlfriend in the world. What's that like?
Yuck. She is so gross.
Yeah.
She grosses me.
How did you do that? Just out of curiosity, because like, wow.
I know.
We're kind of crushing myself.
I know. I'm shooting above the rim. She's
And you got to work with her. What was that like?
She's awesome. She's a funny lady.
Were you surprised when you brought Napoleon Dynamite as a short and the journey that it took? I mean, how shocked were you at the end of the day when MTV Films came calling?
Yeah. You know, just getting into the festival was amazing. We had submitted a rough cut. I didn't think it was going to get in. It still needed a lot of work. We hadn't done any music, so when we got the call that it was in the festival, we had to hurry up and finish it. We had a month and a half to get it all done, and even then, we hadn't shown it to anyone yet. And so, showing it, we premiered at the library. I didn't know if there was going to be crickets or if people were, if they were going to enjoy the movie. And luckily, the first frame, you saw Napoleon, people were laughing, and the rest is history. So.
Hi! Oh my gosh, you are so drop dead gorgeous. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I told Sam he's the luckiest guy in the world. And how on earth did he get you?
I'm pretty lucky. So yeah.
You're adorable. Okay, so tell us about working on this film.
It was great. It was a great experience. It's just I went in and had fun with them, so it was really, really fun. Yeah.
How did it find you, and what did the character?
Well, it found me because my boyfriend was in it, and then Jared asked, and so I said yes.
You are absolutely fantastic. Huge fan. Thanks for talking to us. Mr. Danny, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Good. How did you come aboard this project? Since I get one question, I guess that's it. Make it long and good.
Okay, one question. Jared just called me one day. This wasn't a movie that was put together by agents or anything. Jared just called me and said, I'm sending you a script. I want you to come do it. And I read it and was like, yeah, I'll go do it. It was the easiest job I've ever got before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sundance?
Not for Sundance. I've been here multiple times.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. This is a killer place. Killer festival, fun. Park City's beautiful. Yeah, love being here.
Huge, big blockbuster films, independent film. What's better? What do you like?
They each have their perks. The trailers are bigger on the other movies. The food's a little better. But, your heart kind of goes out to the smaller films. You put a little passion into it. So, yeah, they each have their pluses.
Yeah. So coming full circle, being back here tonight, any expectations? What are your hopes?
We were able to sell the film before the festival, so that takes a lot of pressure off, and now we can just enjoy it with the audience.
And the cast, amazing. How'd you get those?
I've been friends with Sam and Jermaine for a long time, and I've known Danny. Amy Ryan was someone that I hadn't worked with, but have been a huge fan of her work, and Leslie Bibb. So we just, the timing of when we did the film, we got really lucky, and we were able to get everyone.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time.
Cool. Thank you.
Endless pools are an incredible alternative to traditional pools, making it easy and inexpensive to swim at home. Call our toll-free number or visit our website for a free idea kit. Endless pools are simple to install, easy to maintain, and economical to run. Swim or exercise against a smooth current that adjusts to any speed or ability. Perfect for year-round health, fitness, and relaxation. Call our toll-free number or visit our website for your free Endless Pools idea kit.
At Salt Lake City Med Spa, beauty goes way beyond skin deep. While Dr. Brent Larson is nationally sought after for his unique ability to combine precision and skill with artistry and the latest technology, including Ultherapy, the amazing non-surgical facelift with no downtime, and Cool Sculpting, the safe, easy, non-surgical way to eliminate those stubborn fat areas. He also specializes in diet, exercise, and hormone therapy. So if you're feeling tired, anxious, have weight problems, or you're on depression medication that just isn't working anymore, call for a free consultation with Dr. Larson and discover how fast bioidentical hormone therapy can re-energize your life, making depression and anxiety disappear in as quickly as a few days. Plus, mention this ad and receive 30% off any procedure. Salt Lake City Med Spa, where beauty goes beyond skin deep.
Back on Main Street, the lovely Farrell, the handsome Holly. Holly, last night I understand you went out and partied the night away.
Oh, we so partied the night away. So, okay.
Oh, did your voice go in that? That's where your voice was. Your voice is right across the street on Main Street. Were you singing and dancing?
Totally.
She saw Slash and was screaming. She's a total Slash groupie.
No, okay, so we went to the Don Verdine premiere, and I thought Wednesday night, like after we'd get done, we'd go hit the streets of Park City, find out all the cool things. I do have a few connections I was going to explore. No, the whole freaking place like shut down. My people from Coffee House, who have a bunch of entertainers and singers here, they were like in Phoenix already for the Super Bowl. It was pretty sad, but we did get some pretty cool interviews in spite of it, so you should take a look.
I am here with the boys in charge of Eccles. This is
Danny.
Danny and
Monty.
All right, so we are here with
Matthew.
Matthew. Who are your friends, Matthew?
This is Madeline, right here, yeah.
Madeline, where are you guys from? You're from like
Australia, yeah, Australia.
I was gonna guess like Texas.
Texas? Is that a Texas accent or?
What are you doing here? What are you doing at Sundance?
We're just hitting the slopes and just going into town, and you know.
Did you come here from Australia?
We did, yeah.
For Sundance or for skiing?
For skiing. But
and it just happened to be Sundance?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it like a pleasant surprise?
It was very pleasant.
I am here with the crew from MoviePilot.com. You guys are the up-and-coming, huge, big-time, next big thing out of LA, right?
That's right.
All right, give me your name.
I'm Josh Weinstock. I'm our director of publicity.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about the company, what you guys are doing.
MoviePilot's been in the United States for 3 years now. We started in Germany, but we are one of the biggest movie platforms in the world. We have 30 million fans. Most of them join us on Facebook. We are a social fan movie site. Again, Facebook is our jam, and we love reaching to those fanboys, the nerds, the young adult fans. I can't claim to be
What
one.
about the adult fans?
We'll figure you guys
Got
out.
some adult nerds going on, right?
If there's an adult nerd in the room, we'll have them. Absolutely. We love them. Please come along. Yes, we will. We do not discriminate at Movie Pilot. That's the other thing.
You guys are a blast. You're like, no Toyotas allowed. I got all scared. I got all nervous. What's Sundance like? Are you guys having a good time?
We're always having a good time. And the thing is, we play around. You guys have a good time. You smile. Makes everything good.
Skippy,
Yeah.
how are you?
I'm okay.
Do you remember me?
Oh, were you working for another network at the time?
I was. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So we go way back.
We do.
Because now you're famous.
Am I famous?
I think you might be famous.
Maybe infamous, like El Guapo.
You are infamous, and you might be a little famous.
Okay.
You're like a YouTube sensation.
Oh, sensation is for people that have people chase them up and down the street. I stand on a corner, and every now and again, someone recognizes me.
But so where are you skiing this week?
Park City, and yeah.
And where are you staying?
Snowflower. And these are the beautiful people that brought us here.
Who are those people?
These are, who are they?
You don't know who they are? Were you guys kidnapped?
No.
Or is this like
Yeah.
you don't even know who you're with?
No.
Do your parents know where you are?
I hope so.
Do you know where you are?
I think so.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
So pretty much you're a nerd. Because this is how you got the gig. You didn't know, did you?
I had no idea.
You're a gorgeous nerd, man. You're like every nerd's dream of what a nerd is. So tell me how you got this job, because you're from Puerto Rico.
I am from Puerto Rico, and I started making YouTube videos about reviews of movies that were coming out, and they contacted me saying, hey, we have an open content platform, you can write for us, would you like that? And of course, I jumped right into that, and I've been writing for about a year now for them. It's been going really well, and then they were like, hey, you want to go to Sundance? Would that be cool for you? And I was like, yes, absolutely.
So they flew you from Puerto Rico to Salt Lake?
That is correct.
Are you guys always this fun? Are you like a team comedy duo, or how does it work?
We're a team.
You're a team. Are you the more quiet one?
Yeah.
Are you like the Dean Martin to his Jerry?
No.
Do you know who Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis are? I'm surprised that I do. My mom was so proud of me right now. That was awesome. I'm a little concerned right now. I mean, there's all of these like TV things going on about trafficking. I'm just a little bit nervous. So,
I'm from Texas, so I don't know anything.
You totally have this Texas accent. You're from Australia. All right, so have you been to Utah before? Is this the first
this is the first time, and I'm loving it.
Utah's a blast, right?
Yes. I'd promote this to anybody.
Where in Australia are you?
Sydney.
And I've never been to Sydney, but if I come, do I get to come hang out with you guys?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah? So we go way back.
We do.
Because now you're famous.
Am I famous?
I think you might be famous.
Maybe infamous, like El Guapo.
You are infamous, and you might be a little famous.
Okay.
You're like a YouTube sensation.
Oh, sensation is for people that have people chase them up and down the street. I stand on a corner, and every now and again, someone recognizes me.
So, are you guys going to see movies before it's over?
I hope so.
What movies do you want to see?
I haven't actually seen a schedule or anything like that, but
you should go find one, because there's lots of good movies over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shift over here and talk to the adults that are like supervising this craziness. You guys are adorable. Okay, so what in the world? Are you guys being paid to handle this group of crazies? Okay.
Without children.
Yeah? So they don't even know who they're with. Tell me your names.
It's your problem, because you have cheap margaritas from 3 till 5, and that generally...
Cheap margaritas equal that guy. That's a warning, everyone.
I know what they're talking about.
Normally, what we do on a red carpet is we'll purchase, candy, a Starburst, maybe a Snickers. These people get hungry on the red carpet, and instead of just asking them the questions everybody asks them, we will feed them on the carpet. Want a Starburst? Most of the time, we get accused of, is there acid? What have you laced this candy with?
They're not quite ready for you.
They're not ready for the game.
You'll get them there.
We're getting closer every day.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thanks for talking to us, and hopefully we'll see you around, because we're going to be here all week, and we'll touch base, later on as we go.
We've made a new friend. We're so glad we met you.
Pauly Shore left today. We got to say hi to Pauly Shore today, but there's not a lot of celebrities out today. People think that that Sundance goes all week long, and there are, but you have to be really, really good with spotting celebrities at this point in the week. It's all front heavy on the festival.
Yeah. So, do you think tomorrow during the day we're going to find anyone? What's your advice, Skippy? Come on, maybe I need to put you on text and have you help me.
Tomorrow, the only big name that we know about, but he's one of the biggest names in all of Hollywood ever, right, is George Lucas, creator of Star Wars and Indiana Jones, blah, 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 is having a panel with Robert Redford at 3:30 at the Egyptian.
That's going to be a big deal.
He's the biggest name, he'll be one of the biggest names in town, and Redford obviously is the Walt Disney of, Sundance. So then we are going to go there, and there will probably be a couple hundred other people like us, because there's no one else around, right?
You won't know who you are, who you're with, or where you are if you have cheap margaritas.
So that's okay. He's with our daughter.
I'm totally joking. So your daughter is beautiful, and tell me,
son Nicholas.
Look at how adorable your kids
Nicholas
are.
is actually.
What game show did you
win? It was
win?
called Celebrity Name Game. We had Meadow Soprano was one of our people, and Cameron Matheson from All My Children, and he's an entertainment reporter. And
have you seen Hollywood Game Night? Because I freaking love Hollywood Game Night. I'm watching it all the time.
Celebrity Name Game, and it's a splinter from Hollywood Game Night.
Should we go on Hollywood Game Night, Skippy?
Let's do it. Let's
get on that show. I love that show.
Okay.
Maybe that will just solve all your problems.
Get us on, and I'll be the anchor on the team, and we'll win.
See, we'd be against each other, but we'd have like a pinky swear that whoever wins, we'd just split it. It's Wednesday night at the film festival, and apparently we did not get the memo that Wednesday night is the night everybody finally sleeps. But most importantly, we got to talk to Jared Hess, and we got to talk to the big-time awesome movie stars at the premiere, so that was cool.
Okay, it was
Have a good night.
but still, come on, that you gotta admit. That.
Sometimes you just gotta throw a harsh beat. You just gotta do it, Skippy.
Throw the harsh beat.
I get it. Clearly, there's really not a whole lot happening here tonight. I mean, there's no drag queens, there's no poets, there's no dancing flute guitarists. You know, all the regulars are just gone on Wednesday. Are you related to Farrell by chance, Skippy?
No, Farrell who?
She had a lot of trouble in school.
He had some impulsivity issues.
He was having a lot of meltdowns, a lot of tantrums.
I feel like all I did was yell at my kid all day.
Brain Balance is the answer for your kid because it didn't just mask the problems, it actually addressed the issue.
We started seeing huge differences in her behavior.
It's a totally different life.
Let System Networks handle your technical needs so you can focus on what you do best. With a wide range of 24/7 technical support services and a staff of high-level network engineers, System Networks can eliminate all your company's time-wasting technical problems, allowing your team to be more efficient, productive, and able to focus on the work they do. Mention this ad and they'll put $1,500 toward a new server, cloud licensing, or firewalls. System Networks, allowing you to do what you do best.
Well, that'll do it for this year's coverage. I have been working so hard for the last 3 hours. Holly, you've worked amazingly hard. Farrell, you've been up here. Bill, the camera guy. Aaron, Chris Gillum. Aaliyah has busted her butt, and we are so thankful. Sylvia, and who else?
Who else has been here? My gosh, it's between Bill, Sylvia, Chris, Farrell. Can we think of anyone else?
Aaron.
Craig Bielik made it up here. Aaron.
Old ham hands himself.
Of course, Aaliyah, who I couldn't survive without her. I mean, it's been crazy. Literally, I think I ran them ragged. Like they were chasing me around the streets. I feel kind of bad. Thanks, guys.
And we want to thank everyone over at Comcast. Kurt, you've done an amazing job. Craig over at Channel 19. Thank you so much for your support. This has been a lot of fun. Do you think next year that the statute of limitations will be up on bringing Farrell up here again?
I think we'll be okay. We didn't get kicked out. We didn't get in trouble. He actually did a really good
I had one job, not get us thrown in the Sundance.
And you didn't. You did good.
I've heard that there's
2015.
Robert Redford is signing a restraining order against you coming next year.
We're doing it again, only bigger and better.
Next year at the Dukes of Hazzard Film Festival.
Do they have that?
They do. Farrell?
Oh, man, I cannot wait for that. That's great.
Well, you're a piece of work. You are artistic. I don't know what I am, but we've had a lot of fun being here. For our entire production crew, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
I'm artistic. What does that mean?
I don't know.